Hello guys, and welcome to a video that's basically showcasing this world that me and the people that you see on my YouTube channel play on. So that's Quitdragoon, Apodamus, White Wolf. Well, no, I'm White Wolf, but Shakiesnake, Waffle, all of them that I play with. So it's just this like realm that we have set up. It's kind of mess. Some builds are good, some builds aren't, whatever. But this world's kind of dying. Like, people don't really play it on anymore, so I'm just gonna, like, peel back the curtain and, like, show off the build. So, like, this is the Waffles base. Like, it'll give you, like, specifics, like what you call this video. Which, by the way, I deleted the file that showed off most of this world, so I'm re-recording it. But Waffle will show up like halfway through. Not halfway, but he will show up. So this is his base. That's like the table that we did to like celebrate Thanksgiving, because we're American. So yeah, America. It's just his base, like some bridges around. Shakiesnake used to live here, but he doesn't anymore. So let's go to his base next. Hello guys, so this is Shakiesnake's base. He didn't play on this world for that much, this one at least. So not that much is here, but it's a decent looking base and stuff. So it's just this like campfire and then farmland, and then you walk up this and you get to his base. Like, not much to look at because he didn't play on here much, but it looks alright. I like the idea of like how it looks and stuff. But yeah, so that's his base. Nothing much to see, just yeah, it exists. So yeah. Okay, so where we are right now is basically the like just where it's where the election happened on our world, like where somebody got elected, which it was the Waffle. There was a debate up there of like who was going to become the president of the realm, and to be honest, nothing really happened of it except some jokes about a revolution. Those two flags are like flags for member states. Only two member states even bothered to do it though, so the American one was my flag, and the other one was Apodamus's and Quitdragoon's flag, because they did a joint world. So this is where the like kind of talking of like who, like trying to sell who was going to become president, and the Waffle ended up winning because Apodamus didn't really want to rule. So yeah. Then later on, the Waffle gave me like the vice president office, so yeah, I became that. Although once again, nothing really happened, although I joked that like I would keep him in check because the Waffle is a bit more crazy and stuff, so some people don't really like that in the survival world, so I would keep him in check, but not really. Nothing bad ever really happened, just jokes mostly. So yeah, where we're going to next is Apodamus's and Quitdragoon's base. They build in the same style right next to each other, so it's basically one base. This is like Apodamus's side of it. There's just like house. This was the starter base. They both settled together and stuff, but yeah, not much like in there really. You would like he just decorated like, farmlands and stuff. There was this like sacrificing religion thing that he did for a bit where he would sacrifice diamonds. He actually ended up throwing in at least one diamond in here and burned it. It was his diamond, like it wasn't anyone else's, but don't quite agree with that, but sure, why not? and yeah, most of the houses are empty, so if I don't go into them, it's probably because they're empty, or they're just not that important. This is our Christmas tree that we never even decorated. Yep, the world has basically died by the time, like, after Thanksgiving, people stopped playing on it. This is Quitdragoon's house. He added a lot of small details and stuff. Yeah, he likes the small details and likes making things look good. Yeah, he just made this nice looking house. I think he's probably one of the best builders of our friend group. Really drowned. If you want to mess with me. Didn't really work. Well, this is like mine, which is just decorated. He likes scattering like little details and stuff, makes things look good. Yeah, this is like the only real like store anything for like Hermitcraft, which is kind of like Hermitcraft, but kind of worse because we don't play on it for as much or grind. So don't quite expect something like this to become I can upload like some videos and stuff because it probably won't happen. I might do a survival world with some other people, but probably not. At least I don't think I will right now. This is the super smelter that Quitdragoon made, where it's basically just a giant belt of furnaces that all would like smell, and it would produce, like, it would go through stacks of blocks pretty fast, but I just never really used it because, like, it wasn't my base, I wasn't neighbors with him, so it wasn't really my place to do that, and to be honest, like, I don't really have that much use to smelting a lot of items most of the time, so I don't think I'm ever going to build something like that. It's cool, nice technical thing of engineering and stuff, but I don't think we're going to do that. And then just like more little details and stuff, like even you go up here and it's like he loves the berry bushes scattered everywhere. And then there's this pond, and then like you can just like go down that, and it goes down to like a fountain looking thing that you can see if you roll back the video. This is a relatively big world, so I'm not going to look at everything. There are some things that are just pretty boring that you don't really need to see. So, yeah. And then that's like, so like, there's this, which if you remember, on the map, if you look on the map, see with my like little dot, I'm spinning and it's spinning. Back like in the center of the bottom map, there's like lots of water. That's where the Waffles base is, and this trail goes all the way to it. Just goes over everything basically. It's like pretty long and stuff, so I'm not gonna walk down it, but I'm gonna acknowledge that the Waffle built that on the first day of this world, and yeah, and I barely even built a starter base, so that was a pretty good achievement. This is a windmill. There's another one. It's basically the same. Yeah, and then there's this like military part of this. There's a cannon. There's a trench line for like defense. Nothing really came of this military thing, but hey, it's here. Skeleton horse. I wonder how that ended up here. There's this airfield, no airplanes, just a tower. Looks cool, but not much really happened with it, so it's kind of a bummer. Oh god. It was a skeleton horse trap! Let's go, boys! I think you can take me. I totally think they can take me, guys. Well, I killed a skeleton horse. I killed another skeleton horse. I'm a great person. I need to do better. Well, there goes my inventory. Oh, I just killed all of them. Oh, the skeleton horses, though let's be honest, I don't really use them. world. It's kind of on the downhill, so don't really mind. It's fun. yeah, quick snack. Then I'll show you. It's just like it's a forward trench line of this area, like defending the village from like attacks and stuff. So it's right here. It's trench line, case of invasion, which was thought to happen at some point, but didn't end up happening. So yeah. The reason, by the way, why, I don't know if I talked about this, I don't think I did, whatever. Reason why I'm wearing diamond armor instead of netherite, I have enough netherite to make full diamond, and even if I didn't, I could grind to get it. I just don't really care that much. Most stats are like mining quicker or more durability and less knockback, which doesn't really matter when it's PvP. The sword, like extra attack damage, is useful, but we don't really fight on this world very much, so we don't really need it. Like, it's kind of pointless, so I was just like, screw that, I'm gonna make a statement and stuff, so I did. So I am just gonna head down to, I think I'm going to head to the Waffles base again, travel through the forest to show off my starter base, because that doesn't really get much attention. Nobody really goes by it, like, at all. Yeah, nothing really happens, like, over at it, so, yeah, I didn't even build another portal to it, so I'll just run over there. So, this is the stadium again. I didn't get a crazy good look at it. That's the bridge. It isn't complete, but it was really starting to look better, but then people just stopped playing on the world. It used to just be built out of cobblestone, which didn't look that great, but to be honest, I never really cared about it because it didn't really affect me at all. Like, I was never building in that area, so it was basically pointless to build, so I never really cared about it. I was just like, hey, Waffle, you do whatever you want. I don't really care. So I just didn't do it. So this is a nice river, and we're coming up on my like humble abode for a while till I moved out because I got tired of living in it. But it's just this like cozy cabin thing, which you'll have to find out what happened here. But let's just say Waffle did something. Yeah, you'll have to watch this video to know the full story. But yeah, this place used to have all my setup. The sweet berries were my food for a kind of concerning amount of time, but then I switched to baked potatoes. They're just better for most things, so I did it. And then we'll just head over here to my base, which is where we're gonna end this video. There are some other spots, but yeah, so it's coming into view. If you haven't figured it out, it's a World War II, like, Pacific Island, like, air base, basically. Like, it's got a bunker, which is, like, where I basically lived for the, like, just where I live. Like, I would sleep in there. I've had farms in here. It's not crazy big, but it's decently big for underground because you have to mine out a lot. Just enchantment table and stuff. And then, like, furnace room, which is just like my standard furnace that I build. Yeah, it uses 6 hoppers and 6 chests, but you just it basically makes it real easy just to make 2 furnaces run. It's way easier to shove some stuff in it and stuff. This is my potato farm. And over here is my wheat farm. This world is mostly about good-looking builds, and that's about it. There's not much really behind it, so yeah. So I'm just gonna put away some of the junk, because I don't really care about most of this stuff, but it just collects up your inventory and stuff. So, yeah, I don't really care about any of that stuff. I'll just throw it out and let despawn. But this world, it's not the craziest world we've ever done, but at least for my base, I'm really proud of it. Like, we have this World War II aircraft, which used to have, like, cobblestone walls for guns, but now that they made chains be able to go sideways, they just work way better. Technically, this should be a cannon and not a machine gun. The machine gun should be, like, up in this area. But this looks better, and it's a block game. Why are you so picky? And this is like an anti-aircraft gun. Once again, using great use of the chains. If they didn't exist, I would have a lot worse designs for this base. This is like a hangar that's like kind of like overgrown because like it wants to be hidden. It's not crazy hidden or anything, but it just looks cool. And then this is another plane. This is like meant to be a bomber. It doesn't have any bombs on it, but it's a bit longer. It's got a rear gunner. Yeah, both planes have this, which is like the thing that, like on aircraft carriers, they would catch on to slow them down because they don't have enough space to slow down properly. Another anti-aircraft gun. It's just this pathway that goes in between some bamboo. And there's this tower, which did have some cobblestone walls removed by the waffle, but there just used to be cobblestone walls there, nothing much to see, but it was, like, it just gives a good look at the space and like how much I like it. Stuff, like, I think it's pretty cool stuff, so. Yep, that's basically the world. There's like one other thing that I can show to people that might blow their minds. But like, this world is like mostly just about building and not much else. So, yeah. Oh yeah, this is like the most like ghetto ever contraption of getting up and down because I was too lazy to like block off the water. But this is a mob spawner, but it's not just any mob spawner. It's a mob spawner that you can't tell, but there's a trident in the middle of those pistons that gets pushed around and kills the mobs, like, quite effectively. And if you stand in between these stairs, you will get experience. So, like, this and this, like, needs to be repaired, and I'm mending on all of them. So, they are going off stuff, not that quickly, but just using that to get missing. It's not crazy good, but it's just nice, and I just got hit by thorns. You are affected by thorns. That is the worst part by far. But yeah, this is now fully repaired. That just got fully repaired. So it's just nice because like I can just go AFK and it won't even like the server because they're constantly dying. But I'm gonna turn this off because it's really annoying. So yeah, it's just this thing that I made, and just look it up on YouTube if you want to know how it works. Just look up Trident Killer, you'll find something like this. Of course, mine's way messier because it's in survival, so I didn't really want to bother to do anything else. I didn't want to make it look crazy good, but that's basically the world. Like, there is going to be some other, like, things that might come in. I don't think I'm going to include that part because I've covered everything, so I might include a clip after this that is just like something else, but probably not. You'll be able to tell. So, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. You don't need to, but just consider it. And bye!